I hope my children are ugly. Degener funny dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I guess when my channel catches like really good alg, I probably won't be posting as much. I'll probably end up posting like once a week or like 3 times a week.
When you're young, you don't tend to think about looks too much. When you're just a kid, you would just drink your Pediasure, eat boogers.
Oh, nah, you lying. I could recognize a sexy girl when I was in 6th grade. Not anymore, though, because, 6th graders kind of fell off. I'm joking. That's a joke, bro. You know what's weird, bro? You remember how people were hating on me for that T. Nichols video, bro? There were people that were saying, like, they think 23 and 17 is okay. I'm 22 right now. I don't even know a 17-year-old. Like, the moment I left high school, I didn't know any high schoolers. Your house is gonna be like a grooming training ground. Exactly what my dad would say. It's a joke. That's just not, they say there's a truth behind every joke. Grooming ground like it's the military, bro. Brad, instead of sit-ups, it's gonna be dicks. It's gonna be dick-ups. 1, 2, 3.
About looks too much. When you're just a kid, you would just drink your Pediasure, eat boogers, and have a mental breakdown when you're fighting Cynthia. Oh my god. But when getting older, you start to really...
That's actually he might be the first Pokemon fan that's actually not attracted to minors. Everybody trying to fuck on Misty, Iris, who else? Y'all pedophile. Pokemon fans. Y'all are some interesting people.
Care about how you look, because looking good is the gateway to you getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a sugar daddy. But when you get even older, you realize that looks don't matter. That's right. Good looks is just a quote-unquote...
Hell no. Okay, can I be honest with me? Do you believe that looks don't matter? Hell yeah, they do. Attraction starts on the physical level. Hell yeah. Start stepping out the house like I give a fuck about myself, bro. All attraction starts on the physical level. There could be a 1 out of 10 with a 10 out of 10 personality. You're not approaching her. You're not. A fat, sloppy torta. She can have a great personality, like everything you want in a personality. Saying looks doesn't matter is such cope. You don't want to be sleeping, right? Turn around, open your eyes. Ah! Who's this bitch? Who's this demon in my life? You don't want to be scared. Like turning over and looking at your bitch. You know. Niggas that say that looks don't matter, they coping. Yo, you want to know a red flag for me? If Shawty says she watches Love Island, right? Looks don't matter, right?
Norm that society, aka Netflix teen romantic comedies, that like to shove down your throat as the #1 most important thing in a relationship. However, it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all about personality. Ugly people. Yeah. That's right, ugly people. That's the thing that matters most. Not really in relationships, but in life in general. And I'm saying this as a positive thing. I believe ugliness is a blessing in this day and age.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's low-key a fact. That's low-key a fact. Because real shit, have y'all ever seen a person that was like too pretty? And it's like, I don't like you because you're too, like, I feel like my partner gotta have like a hint of ugliness. Like, they gotta have like a little salt-based sprinkle of ugly in them. That's low-key facts. Imperfections are the hottest. I swear, like, the thing that people like be most insecure about, that's the shit I find the hottest. Kai Cenat shop, now you're a millionaire. Yeah, you see Kai Cenat's teeth?
Virtue so amazing that if you were born quote-unquote ugly, you shouldn't pay for plastic surgery to make yourself look...
Like, bro, like, oh, yo, I don't know when plastic surgery became meta, but like, god damn. They look like the fucking Payday 2 mask, bro. God damn.
Better. You should appreciate your ugliness because only bad things transpire when you're good looking. Yes. For that reason, I hope my children are ugly, both son and daughter. Cause if they are, they will be the best people you will ever meet, morally and financially.
Nah, not financially at all. There will always be an opportunity for you if you're pretty. I don't know about the financial part. OnlyFans, modeling, this and the third. Like, if you're conventionally pretty, there will always be an opportunity for you, regardless. Like, there's this girl who she got invited to like a circle of a bunch of OF girls because like she was pretty. And guess what she did? She became a lawyer. Lying! She started stroking her pussy on the internet. Just raise her kids better. Hell yeah. I agree with DJ because literally, you have to instill that in your kids that literally, looks do not matter. I've met 10 out of 10 sexy bitches my type that literally we don't connect at all. I don't know if it's internal bias, but like the girl I wanted to marry, she was like an 8 out of 10, like 7, like a 7. Actually, no, she was an 8, 9. Like, I don't think y'all would find her pretty, but like, for me, like, it's just her soul was beautiful, bro. If you're athletic though, that doesn't mean you should have a bad personality just because you're athletic. Because for me, Shorty, like, literally, she hit me up on Instagram. She said, oh my God, you're so sexy. I'm like, oh, okay. I just love black men. If she ever hit me with that line, yo, nigga, we can't connect. We can't. I know what you're here. If you're here for a big ass black. Oh my god. Nah, I just wish someone would compliment me. Nah, bro. Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm just so ugly. Fuck, bro.
Financially, because success off of good looks only can take you so far in the hierarchy, while being ugly takes you to the finish line. Think about it. You see all these good-looking TikTokers blow up really quickly with some success. But who are the most successful people in the world? That's right, ugly people. Jeff Bezos literally looks like a testicle. Richest man in the world. Kim Jong-un, man has 2 chins. Leader of the K-pop people. Mark Zuckerberg, man doesn't...
Nah, you gotta... Mark Zuckerberg had a crazy glow up. He didn't used to look human before. When he grew out his hair, he look human now. Look at him. Here, he don't look human.
2 chins. Leader of the K-pop people. He
don't look human. Beard was AI. Not the beard. I'm talking about when he grew out his hair. He got that little curly afro. He looks so much better now. Him and his Filipino wife. If y'all niggas feel lonely, travel down to the Philippines, bro. Marry the first bitch you see. But first check for an Adam's apple. Go to Thailand, get a wife, and again, same's gonna apply. Check for the Adam's apple. Check for a bulge though, yeah. And if you see something going up and down their throat, nigga, just you might want to invest in somebody new, unless you're into that.
Zuckerberg, man doesn't even look human. Billionaire. Ugly people are always the most successful in life because they never focus on getting validation on their looks. Rather, they're focused on getting that paper. Who in the top 100 billionaires list is considered sexy?
Kylie Jenner is right there. You see her? Even though I want to date Kylie Jenner at all. I don't know. I think Kardashians are the devil. Like, real shit. It doesn't matter who you are. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's right. Alice Walton. Other than her, there's nobody. If you were born ugly, you were born to succeed. Like, look at this ugly ass baby.
Oh my God. Guess what religion that baby is. Let's just say he likes reading the Torah.
You know they're gonna grow up to be a chess.
Already stole a penny. You niggas are not real. His nose look like Wario.
Master. And I want my children to be just like that. And honestly, if they're coming from me, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be ugly anyway. Like, look who their father is. Tragic. If my children are ugly, they are bound to be great and have strong personalities, since they would have to go through trials and tribulation because of their face, especially in elementary and middle school. Because let's be honest, kids are assholes. They have no filter. When they see a person in a wheelchair for the first time in public, they're gonna start to point at him and yell, look, mom, look, you see that? Nigga in a wheelchair. Kids are
Yo, that's true, bro. All I'm gonna say is don't let a kid see a burn victim, bro. Holy shit. That motherfucker will be tormented like never before. Just from a little base kid. A little ass kid, bro. A little kid is a burn victim's worst nightmare. Kids be wildin'. Oh my God, what happened to your face? Yeah, literally.
Necessarily ruthless to people for no reason. And that's exactly what my children need to become strong people. They don't need kids like that as friends. All they need is me and my ex-wife, which is their mom. She got custody. And I don't want my kids to be super ugly though. Like so ugly that whenever they go outside, they disturb the peace. No, that would defeat the whole purpose. I still want them to get jobs and socialize, just ugly enough that they will never be a potential dating option to anybody.
But nigga, he's trying to raise, this nigga trying to raise an incel. Hell no. I just made a incel video today, right? I never looked into incel culture before. Them niggas are literally like, oh my God. Like incel men are like the same as red pill men, but minus the... They're the same level of cringe as an alpha male, but just literally minus the bitches.
This goes back to what I said earlier. Bad things only happen when you're good looking, whether you're a girl or a boy. If my daughter comes out good looking, she's gonna be a hoe, no doubt about it. She's gonna have 1,000,000 bodies by the time.
No, it's not. But like, no, she won't. You gotta teach your daughter self-worth. You ever had one of them dreams where you went to school naked? The scary dream I used to have when I was a kid, I used to get... This might sound so weird, but I used to have like these recurring like nightmares about me getting chased down by the Incredible Hulk. I remember, bro. And I remember I woke up and like he was dead. I don't know what type of shit I was on, but like I remember I woke up like one day and like he was like literally right there, and then like he like ran downstairs. I'm like, yeah, I'm watching this happen. I'm watching it happen too. I'm like, yo, this nigga just ran down. I'm not going down there. I'm like, like literally the Incredible Hulk, bro. I remember the last dream I ever had about that shit, bro. I was on a date and I was on a date with this one shorty who was in my class. And we were at a fountain, bro. Then like, you know, he used to have like, you know, his footsteps are loud, so you can hear that shit. You can hear like you just hear that run, and she the girl I was on a date with, she ran away, and I'm like, I was stuck. I was like, I can't move. I'm trying to follow her, like, yo, I can't move. And that nigga just came and whooped my ass. That was the day that happened. I woke up and then he just ran downstairs. I'm like, yo. I had a dream where I got chased by popular MMOs. So that shit happened in real life. Don't worry. You can experience that shit today. This played in my nightmare.
Ignore this video, please. Ignore it. It's not canon. Please ignore it. Please. According to this scientific, numerical, analytics that I made up, when born an attractive female, the chances of you being a thought go from 0 to 120%. It broke the charts. And the title of this study I made up is called Dumb Assumptions. But I'd like to personally call this study Undiscovered Facts. And even if she doesn't end up being a hoe if she's pretty, there's still a lot of dangers my daughter would run into, because men are weirdos. You see what men be doing nowadays? Barking.
That's true. I'm not gonna lie, that's why I be saying like I don't know if I want to have kids or not, because there's a lot of shit y'all gotta fucking like. There's a lot of shit y'all gotta protect y'all kids from, bro. Like even for me at least, because since I moved to Texas, bro, you literally get an Amber Alert like a fucking week. There's literally a kid getting abducted like every week, bro. There's an Amber Alert for that shit. Like literally, he could be all the way like you could get an Amber Alert from all the way in Houston. I'm like, nigga, that's 3 hours away. You know. I don't know how you're gonna take your kid to school over there, like the shit that be happening over there. Yeah, like I want to live in Dallas. There was literally a high school in Dallas that got shot the fuck up, like literally I don't know if I'm gonna stay like when I finally like settle down. I'm gonna still probably have property in fucking like Texas, but like I don't know if I'm about raising my kids here though.
Under comment sections, recording down bad TikToks, making videos about this.
Would you suck Glizzy for $1 million? What?
Man, boys be weird. I can't trust my daughter with these boys nowadays. Like, men, imagine if your future daughter started dating a boy that has your current personality right now. Yeah. Hell no!
Really? Hold on. Actually, hold on, let me think. Hold on, is that a bar? If y'all had a daughter, would you want him dating someone that's like you? I would let my kids date someone like me in terms of love relationship side of me. The rest, hell yeah. Yeah, I feel like I get that. If someone had the same mindset as me, then yeah. But like, you know, I say a lot of like uncouth jokes. But niggas keep saying that I beat women now. They keep pulling up this picture. Hold on. Like, nigga, I can't have a nigga. Like, even if it was a rumor that he beat a woman, bro. I did not beat Mooney. Why you look happy, bro? Because it was a YouTube video we recorded, bro. This was fun. My hair looks so big. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. Damn. BBC dominates Latina shit. Well, Mooney tall as fuck, though. Mooney is tall. I'm not gonna lie.
If my daughter started dating a guy...
BBC dominates Latina for green card. You want this shit? You don't have to fucking work for that shit. Sorry.
Like me, I'd have to beat him up for her own good. A boy like me should never date my daughter. Wait, that sentence sounded weirdly Alabama. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want my daughter to date no boy that reminds me of myself. Cause I already know how weird and bad I am. So my daughter needs nothing like that. Well, doesn't that mean you should self-reflect on your personality and yourself as a person so you can end up being a better role model and father to your future kids? Fuck you, I ain't trying to hear that. Instead of doing that, I made a backup plan in case my daughter comes out not ugly. The plan being, name her a boy name. And I'm talking about a boy name, like Randy or Bartholomew or Humphrey. Like, nobody's gonna.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That don't matter at all. Imagine like a sexy ass shorty. Her name Mildred, bro. Can you fuck a shorty named Mildred? Hold on, now I think about it. Cause if I marry her like Mildred Campbell, even though Mildred isn't a boy name, but like that's an ugly name. Mildred. I don't know. Or like Gloria. Gloria's a fucking ugly ass name. I'm not gonna lie.
Mess with her cause of her name alone. Like, no dude is gonna go up to their homie like, hey man, I'm texting this new shorty. She mad fine. Oh, word? What's her name? Hey man, she so bad, man. Her name Humphrey. Humphrey? Nigga, is you texting old man Jenkins? That's why my backup plan will work. But it's best if my daughter was just ugly. She'll have no distractions in her way so she can be a future CEO. And it's not like I don't want my daughter to socialize and be in relationships. I just want her to only start dating when she's married. Same thing for my son.
How is that gonna work? You have to first get married, then start dating? That don't make sense. Are y'all dating to marry now, or y'all just kind of just going for the fun of it? Y'all have to be honest. Like, y'all don't have to. Like, nigga, a lot of niggas don't want to get married. One I know for sure and will never have a girlfriend, or not a girlfriend, but a wife, is Justin Short. Justin will never have a wife. Like, Justin is going to have a baby mama. Justin's heart is just empty of love. Because I remember we were talking about, like, cute date ideas, bro. Like, me and Goyer were talking about them. And Goyer was talking about, like, you know, we were talking about, like, you know, a day we were like, I think if we were to go to, like, a green field and have a picnic. And Justin was like, nah, that shit boring. I'm going to do it at a picnic. I'm trying to get my dick sucked. You don't think a picnic date in a green field? Oh my God. Justin has no love in his heart. From that day, that nigga, I'm like, what?
Ain't about no double standards. I want my son to be ugly too, cause if he's good looking, he's gonna be a fuckboy. That's right, I'm assuming the worst out of my children if they become good looking. How dare they look better than me? I mean, it's for their future. My son would be hooking up with every girl at school if he was good looking. And if he turned out to be bisexual, psh, that just doubles up the people he's smashing. And if he's smashing all these people, he's definitely gonna have 15 baby mamas like Nick Cannon. Also, he's gonna carry all these nasty diseases like Young Boy or Magic Johnson. I don't want my son to be like that at all. And to make sure that doesn't happen, I'ma finally buy him a toothbrush when he's 15 years old. No girl is gonna want a boy that is British. It's best if my son is ugly. It's best for his education. Shoo, if he's ugly, it's gonna be like a father-like-son bonding time. I'm gonna be talking to my British-looking son like, hey son, don't worry about your looks. It's all about what you know up here. You know, as a youngling, your old pops didn't get no bitches either. And it didn't get much better. But hey, look at me now. I run a Discord server. Over 11,000 members. Your pops has some Discord nitro too. Son, your dad might not have any bitches, but he has kittens. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My children are gonna send me to a retirement home. And that's all I really gotta say. I hope my children are ugly so they could be the next Albert Einstein. And if you hope your children are pretty, you want to raise a thought, because good looks are temporary. Ugliness is forever, and it breeds success. So, in conclusion, eat your broccoli. Bye.
That was a good video, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.